When she was about 3-year-old, her mum used to have to work weekends. Tony and Claire, her brother and sister, used to go to their dads for access. So Natalie and I were left alone quite a lot of the time. And whilst I did my best to entertain her, she had to develop her own method of doing just that. So her imagination was wonderful. One day, I always remember this, we were walking with our little dog, Robbie, a little terrier, and he was in a country day. And all of a sudden I heard, ting, ting, ting. Robbie looked behind, I looked behind, and there's Natalie. I said, Natalie, I said, what are you doing? She said, oh, I'm riding my bike now. I said, what sort of bike is it? So it's a two-wheeler. I said, well, you've got stabilised. You're only 3. Have you got stabilised? She said, no, Dad. She went. Robbie's looking at me and I'm looking at Robbie. We're following on behind. I said, look, be careful. I said, there's a lot of potholes. It's very uneven ground. I don't want you to get hurt. The next minute she fell on the ground. I'm like, what's happened? She said, oh, I fell off. I said, just yourself down, get it. Robbie and I walked behind. Very complicated, nice day. And she fell off again. I'm like, this is getting dangerous, this, isn't it? I said to Robbie, I said, look, Robbie, we'll have to get home. So anyway, I said to Natalie, I said, we'll have to go home then. Okay, she said. I'm like, right, okay. I said, so I put the dog in his bed, and then she said, could you put the bike in the shed? I said, of course, so, yeah, I'll put the bike in the shed, so I'm a joke fast. Anyway, on the night time, Julie came in from work, and I'm relaying the story, and I said to her, Julie, I said, she's got the imaginary back. I said, I told her about falling off. She said, she fell off. I said, yeah. She said, did she have a helmet on? So, by hook or by crook, we brought Natalie up, okay? And she's developed into a wonderful little woman. She's one of those, I always say this to people who don't know Natalie, that she's one of the nicest human beings you ever going to meet in your whole life. She hasn't got a bad bone in her body. She'll not do a bad turn when she do a good turn, which is the most important thing. Eventually she went to university and she decided to come to Middlesbrough, to Teesside, which was great. I thought, well, you know, we'll buy some oxygen, we'll make sure but she'll be fine, she'll be fine. And, so she came to university and a number of years later, she came home and she had a degree in this hand and she had a sign on this hand. I was like, it could have been worse, she could have got Newcastle. This may be a formal speech, so please bear that in mind. Anyway, I'm now meant to welcome Simon formally into the family, but to be honest, he's been a part of our family for a number of years now. Okay? I'm going to tell you this story. Simon and I, when we got the house, Simon and I were working together. And Simon's very, very diligent. He always goes on YouTube and he always looks to see how things are done prior to actually doing the works, which I thought wasn't a bad thing. And I said to him, what are we doing today? He said, well, we're going to laminate floor, the lounge, through into the dining room. I was like, okay. And I thought, I'm 60-odd, my knees are short, my back's gone. But what I'll do is, I'll show him how to do the first 3 or 4 bits. I'll show him how to do a few cuts, and then I'll step back. So anyway, I'm on my knees, and on my little knee length, and I'm doing a few, and I'm not basically on top of that. And I said to him, I said, have you got a sign? He said, well, no, not really, no, I'm not sure. So I fair enough, okay, I'm down on my knees, if I get up, I won't get back down. So I thought, I'll just stay down there. And I do another 4 or 5 hours, and then I said, what do you think? Well, he says, it's a little bit complicated. I said, mate, I said, say what? I said, look, I'll carry on. So I carried on a little bit. We got the lounge done, right? And then he said, I think we'll have a tea break. Right, okay, we'll have a tea break. So anyway, Sam goes off the toilet, and I said, Natalie, I said, have you got Sam's phone? She said, yeah. I said, is he unlocked? She said, well, yeah. I said, oh, good. So I went to his search history on YouTube, and his search history was on DIY, to be fair, and it was on laminate flooring. But what it said was, how to get your future father-in-law to do the job you're doing. To be fair, he really was my estimation, I believe. He really was. Anybody that get me at my age to flog on the way I did has got to be a top bloke. Right, I'm now going to hand you over to another top bloke. I'm going to hand you over to Matthew, who's going to carry on with the rest of the speeches. Thank you very much.
You record this. Pass me your phone.